We start with Monday, the game of the year, and the game lived up to the hype. Unbelievable game, our prep rally game of the week. Metamora taking on #1 ranked and undefeated defending state champion Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin. And well, Sacred Heart Griffin looked like a state champ. They looked like a #1 ranked team. Early on, the off the backboard slam dunk to their senior standout Zach Hawkinson. They raced out to an early lead, but Metamora, well, they kept fighting back in this heavyweight battle. Watch Ethan Kaiser, the big-time block shot. Then Kaiser starts the fast break, gets it up court to Luke Hop, to Tyson Swanson. Swanson was terrific, especially early in the game. He had 14 points, and the Metamora crowd is standing and cheering. Tyler Mason was actually Metamora's leading scorer. He had 17 points. He slices and dices right through the Sacred Heart defense. Crossover and the pretty finish right there by Mason. Then watch Drew Tucker use the Kaiser screen in the backcourt to go downhill all the way to the basket for the hoop. Super sophomore Matthew Zobrist is going to come off the bench and spin and put one in. Beautiful drive by Zobrist right here. Now, late first half, the game was tied with Ethan Kaiser hit 3 straight threes. Kaiser's long distance marksmanship put Metamora up by 8 at halftime. It was a huge game for Ethan Kaiser. Another 3 right here by Kaiser. In the second half, Metamora would actually extend their lead to 13. A beautiful drive and bucket here by Swanson through contact. The three-point play again. He had 14. Metamora built up a 13-point lead. Sacred Heart cut it to 1, but the Redbirds kept coming. Beautiful backdoor cut and finish by Mason, who had 17. Then Kaiser, the and one three-point play. He's not just a three-point shooter, showing off the strength. The Redbirds stunned the top-ranked team in the state. Metamora 60, Sacred Heart Griffin 50.
I'll tell you what, there was a playoff atmosphere out there. Great crowd, great energy. Our kids played their tail off. I couldn't be more proud.
It feels great getting payback for last year, obviously, and that's a really good team. They're 15-0. We broke the biggest win streak in the state right now.
Oh, it's a great feeling. It's awesome. We came here with a mission. They were undefeated, #1 in the state, and we came to play.
With the win, the Redbirds move up to #2 in the state rankings, and no rest for the Redbirds. Metamora has a big weekend ahead as they host their annual Redbird Round Ball Classic in a loaded field.
Back in our gym, we got half a floor, and it's, you know, our fans are great. Manuel's coming in, Mikey Robinson's team coming in, Chicago Bogan. Should be a lot of fun.
Games start Friday at 6. More games on Saturday. Should be a lot of fun indeed. Let's head to the Big 12 Conference now, where every week we feel a little bit different about things. Peoria Richwoods hosting Normal Community on Friday. We felt pretty good about Richwoods until Normal Community went on a 21-0 run at the Knights gym. Jaheim Weber, the rebound and putback. Later, Robbie Brennan signed to Dexter Niekamp. At the start of the game was Braylon Roman. Roman was absolutely terrific. He had 22 points, getting to the rim time after time after time. Again, Normal Community, a 21-zip run in the first half. Second half, Peoria Richwoods would try to rally. Jared Jackson had 11 for the Knights. Tavy Smith would later score as well for Richwoods, but again, Normal Community simply too much in this ball game. Roman's going to get another bucket again. He had 22 in the game, and Normal Community cruises to the win, a win that puts the Iron right back in the thick of that Big 12 race. That's Kobe Walker, the three-point play right there. Keep an eye out for Peoria High. The Lions are surging. They blew out Dunlap. Daquan Brown to Mikey Taylor for the bucket right here. Later, Brown with the layup. He had a big night as Peoria High built up a 25-point lead on Dunlap. The Eagles trying to come back. Austin Schaumburg a 3, but Daquan Little answers, and the Red Hot Lions, big winners. They are at Normal West coming up tomorrow. Well, last week was tournament week at the ICAC, and we got a doozy of a matchup in the championship game. The #1 seed, state-ranked Illini Bluffs taking on the #2 seed Peoria Christian, and Peoria Christian led almost the whole way. Keaton Isawumi, the bucket right here. Now, Hanky Albee threw down a couple of monster dunks for Illini Bluffs. The big 6'9" junior can do that. But Peoria Christian's guards were terrific. We already saw Isawumi. This guy, Drew Goring, was terrific all week. And how about Malachi Persinger, the super sophomore, fakes the 3, then steps back and takes the 3. The Chargers upset Illini Bluffs and win the ICAC Tournament Championship.
I liked our effort. We played hard, we played fast, we played together. They executed the game plan perfectly, and we didn't back down in key moments. That's a heck of a team over there. They're very well coached with Clay, and but right from the get-go, we believed and we executed and we did everything we needed to do.
A Peoria Christian Illini rematch is set for tomorrow night at Peoria Christian. It was also a great weekend for Jason Welch's Bloomington Central Catholic Saints. The Saints sweep 3 games at their Martin Luther King tournament. They were powered inside by Colin Hayes. Meanwhile, outside, Cole Serta, the long 3, then Serta again. The Saints beat Farmington, Quincy Notre Dame, and Champaign Central to sweep the 3 games of the tournament. The Saints hope January tournament success can potentially lead to late February and March Madness success.
I think about this time of year, teams either get better or they get worse. And that's our goal. Can we get better and challenge them, defensively? Let's have an identity and just play our brains out there and get better there. And then whatever happens on the offensive end, it happens. But I think they have an opportunity to have a good basketball team and be dangerous in about 5 weeks.
Yeah, that's for sure. And Central Catholic star Cole Serta not watching prep rally tonight. He's a guest of the University of Illinois at the Illinois-Indiana game, as Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa have all really picked up their recruiting for Cole Serta. He's really blowing up on the recruiting stage.